Welcome in, Basketball YouTube channel. We are back to Front Office Football 9 and the latest with the New York Giants, and the offense is offensive. We kind of had a feeling it would not go well, but here is the final score: 17-8. We lose to the Seahawks. Let's take a look at this game real quick. We were down 17 zip. A couple of 2-point conversion touchdowns late. But we're down 17 to zip in this ball game, and scored a late touchdown. I went ahead and tried to pull McHenry, our quarterback, and brought in Roman Willingham. He went 3 for 8 and then was injured. And then McHenry came back in, actually played much better. His numbers don't look great: 10 for 26, 124, a TD, no picks, rating 66.8. Um, but he looked better. Logan Holly, who got the start. Remember, he was on the practice squad there, and I brought him up because of our injuries, and he showed some flashes of a 58-yard catch late in the game, and so I may try to keep him on the roster or the active roster and see what he can do. But the offense just horrible. Um, didn't run the ball a whole lot. Didn't have many plays though too. The rushing attempts look low. I mean, 14 attempts, but we didn't have 34 pass attempts too. Yeah, we probably need more balance on that, and that's my offensive coordinator, and that's kind of one of the things too that I can get rid of at the end of the season if I don't like. But it wasn't good. Go to the Seahawks here. Kevin Alex threw 40 times. Now, once again, the Seahawks had a bunch more plays than we had. He only ran the ball 4 times. Remember in the stats we looked at in our last video here, he was their main rusher. He didn't run the ball a whole lot. He threw the ball a bunch. He's a good quarterback, big kid. He can be a star in this league. So good job by him. Floyd Thong Chan just ate me up. 9 catches, 101 yards. And the one thing about my defense, we didn't get any turnovers in this game, and that's kind of one of the big things. I mean, I was impressed. I mean, I guess we got beat pretty good. I mean, 17-8 is kind of the last touchdown was kind of a, oh, by the way, score. But um, if you'd have told me no turnovers caused in this game, I would have been a little bit worried about how bad the score would be. So that's one good thing. Let's look at the team stats here and look at the 29 yards. A little bit misleading. We had a bunch of those in the fourth quarter. First downs 13 to 24. Um, had a lot of penalty yards too. A lot of penalty yards. We did cause a turnover. I'm sorry. We had one turnover in that. We caused one turnover on that. So time possession though, yeah, was 2-1. Had the ball for 19 minutes. That won't get it done. Um, 86 plays to 51 plays. That's not good. And that's just because we couldn't stay in the field. Third down conversions, 11 for 21. And they are 1 for 1 on fourth down conversions. We were 2 for 12, 0 for 3. All things that kind of played a role in that. Um, some timely penalties too. All those things. Drive charts aren't pretty. Punt, missed a field goal. Punt, downs, a touchdown, and downs. So that is the story there. Let's go to the league as we're trying to find out more and more who the best teams are in this league. And we look around. Redskins get their first win, go 1-2. Saints go to 3-0. They're looking pretty strong. Cowboys, we must be 4. We lost to the Cowboys in week 1. I thought they were a really good team. It looks like they are. They're 3-0 right now. 28-24. Let me check on their quarterback. I like to check on this quarterback out. um, for them. Maurice Camp, 20 for 32, 184, threw a pick. He has 14 carries, 60 yards though. He's a monster. He's a monster for sure. Browns go 3-0 with the Oilers. Yeah, I got the Houston Oilers now. The Houston Texans, the Houston Oilers. I'm a little old school with that. Um, they're 3-0 on that there. Bills go 3-0. Packers get their first one of the year. The Vikings got beat. So the Vikings scored all those points in week one. They get 6 points here. I am kind of curious too about that. John Roberts, their quarterback, did he get hurt? Is the question. Health, he's good. All right, so wasn't that? So kind of curious right there. He's leading the world in passing, but maybe they're a little bit fraudulent. Maybe, maybe. So kind of looking at a few things here. I want to show you team power ratings. So right now the Panthers are the number one team in terms of power ratings. They're 2-1 now. And guess who and then the Saints are number two. And guess who my next two games are against? The Saints and the Panthers, followed by a bye week and then the Cowboys. My schedule is brutal. Brutal. And I will say this though, I'm in the power ratings. I am, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm 14th in power ratings, middle of the pack. I think that's to do with our schedule though too. If you look down here, strength of schedule. I'm tied with the best strength of schedule. Remaining opponents record wise, I'm up there too. So our schedule is tough. Our schedule is tough, for sure on this. So let's kind of go to the injury report and just see how bad everyone's injured right now. Let's take a look at the injury report. So our Carlton Moorhead got injured in the game with a concussion. Not good. Willingham, I'm sorry, a strained hamstring in there. Kyler McCourt is a really good cornerback for us. Um, and he is out there. Um, I do want to kind of look at my inactive. My receivers look like they're healthy now. Oh, so that is. Hold on. So here's my injured players. Hold on. There we go. I want to see my receivers for. So let's look at Reynolds and Cully, who I have inactive. They're still coming back a little bit. I probably will make a change there, just because I did like what Holly did for me in the game there. Um, Moorhead, though, we got to take out for sure. We're going to take him out. Let's make him inactive. And then we'll base it on how well these guys here come back. Kondo is still out. We'll see how he progresses during the week here as we get ready for the Saints for week 4 and do that. So let's go ahead and scroll ahead here each day and see how they improve. Run today's actions. Run today's actions. Run. Thursday now. We're on Friday now. It's now Saturday. So let's take a look and see what we have. We have Reynolds. He's 2 weeks away from being full strength. Kondo, still not there. We're going to keep him out. Um, Willingham, we'll keep him on the active roster. On that, we have really no choice. We're picking our quarterback up. Um, McCourt's healing pretty well. We'll do that. So we're going to go ahead and activate Cully. We'll do that. We're into today's schedule, and now we're at game day right now. Let's go to our roster and see who's starting for Saturday. McHenry starting there. Logan Holly at flanker had that nice play, so maybe he's good. Arturo Dickinson at so then Claiborne in the slot. So we don't have. I will say I give McHenry a hard time, but he doesn't have a lot of weapons right now. You look at the tight end, a 30, the flankers, a 28, Dickerson's 51, not bad. So that's a problem too. We'll have to address that a little bit too. Part of it's health reasons, and part of it is just roster construction. So we got to find someone in the draft, maybe a big time receiver, kind of help out there too, and get that going. Um, get those things done. Let's go look at the Saints real quick. We're playing the Saints. Let's go to them. Points per game, 23 to 15. Oh, they have a good defense too. So the Saints are known for their defense. It's not good with our quarterback. Rushing yards per game, they run the ball really well. We don't. We got to run the ball more. We have to run the ball more. We're 24th in rushing yards allowed per game. The Saints don't give up rushing. Passing yards. So the Saints have not been sacked yet this year. So it's good. Here's a good little battle here. We lead the league in sacks per game. We get 4.7 sacks per game. They have not allowed a sack all year, so that's a pretty good battle there. See if we can get to their quarterback. Total yards per game. Um, we're +7 in terms of margin. It's the only thing keeping us. We need to find a way to do that too. Quarterback rating 61. Their quarterback isn't great now. But the quarterbacks kill us. I mean, they're look at that. 99.7 is the opponent's quarterback rating against us. 76.2 right here. So we have our issues. Let's see if they're how injured they are. They're 3-0. Let's go to their roster. Let's see what they have and what makes them so good. There we go. Let's go to their injury report real quick. All right. So they've got their running back is probable. Octavio Dong. He's not some real special, I'd say. So it's not a game breaking guy. He doesn't look like it. Pingree here, pretty good. Um, I don't think he's played it all this year though. He hasn't been healthy yet, so he could be back. That's a problem. He hasn't played all year, and they're pretty good without him. Prince Viegas, a good offensive lineman. He's on the reserve list. That helps out a little bit. Ken Bowden, middle linebacker, it's a good middle linebacker. He's out for a little bit. So they could even be better. Another guard's out, and he's not that great, so that doesn't make a big deal. Let's look at their overall roster here and their starters. Cooper Cabral, young guy, second in the league. Let's check him out a little bit. He's an improv guy. He can improvise. Secures the ball, not great. Maybe we can get some turnovers on him. He senses the rush really good. He's really accurate throwing the football. That's not good. Our defense is not done well. Throwing quality, likes to run a lot. So he's pretty good. He's got 4 picks this year though, so we can kind of get to him. We can maybe get some picks. He's from Michigan, from the Bronx. He went to Michigan, Bronx, New York. 6'2". He's 3-0 as a quarterback. Could be an issue. Grant Rex, pretty good running back right there. Flanker. They got some good receivers. Clayton McLean looks pretty good from Troy. He could be a problem. Their line, they got a really good right tackle in Ted Marcus. That's why they don't get many sacks. I can see why their right tackle and left tackle are pretty elite. I can see why they don't get many sacks. It'll be a good challenge for our team, see if we can get in there and get some sacks still. But it doesn't look good. It does not look good. I don't know how we're going to win this ball game. I do not see how we're going to win this ball game with the Saints. I just don't see it. 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 Let's think of the big games today, this week. Bills and the Titans, 3-0 versus 3-0. There's a good one for you. Um, Chargers and Steelers, battle of the 0 and 3s. Cowboys and the Panthers. There's a good game there. Panthers are the #1 team in the power rating at 2-1. So that's a good game there. So there are one, two, three. There are 4 teams, 3-0. We're playing one of them. 2 of them play each other. So there'll definitely be 3 at the most. And there's a good chance the Cowboys lose. That's 2 at the most. And then maybe I can pull the upset and make that 1. So we'll see. I highly doubt that though. So we need to get quarterbacks back for sure. See what else we can do. I might do a live chat after this game, just for people who have questions about the game and kind of certain things you want to see when I go through this. Is pretty cool. I do like some of these reports here. Quarterback records. This is pretty cool. I mean, right now it's so early in the dynasty, but this is pretty cool to look at. I can see in a few years from now when you're into this thing, you see kind of what their quarterback is, their win loss as quarterbacks, um, playoff wins. These are fourth quarter comebacks, I believe. So you got Maurice Camp with 2 fourth quarter comebacks. Donnie Nichols with 2 fourth quarter comebacks for the Panthers. Um, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff right there to look at. But that's it. So tough schedule up here. At the Saints, then against the Panthers, a bye week, and the Cowboys. Um, at the Eagles. The Eagles may be a winnable game. Buccaneers, Falcons. So we get a little break. Eagles, Bucks, Falcons, Redskins, Ravens, Lions. We need to win 3, 4, 5, 6. We gotta go 4-2 right there. I'm assuming we're losing the next these three here. We're 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5. If we can get one of those, goes 2-4, 3-4, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4. We can come out here 7-5, and then go on Browns, Eagles, Bengals, and Redskins. We might have a chance. We might have a chance. And by then, too, Javon Brooks might be back by then. Let me check. How far off is he? So yeah, I blasted Javon Brooks, but now I want him back. So he'll be 5 weeks full strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we start that stretch, it's the Cowboys, the Eagles, Buccaneers, Falcons, Redskins, Ravens, Lions stretch, which are teams that don't appear to be great teams. We have our quarterback back. So we really need to get hot there and make our way there. So the schedule is brutal to start with. The Cowboys, Seahawks, Saints, and Panthers are all really good. The Steelers are not very good. We won that game miraculously. Won that game somehow. So we might be able to kind of get healthy and get back at those teams there. We'll see what happens. So, but thanks for watching again. If you like the video, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll do a little live chat here soon in the channel with after this game against the Saints and kind of break down what's going on. You guys can ask me questions and ask me what you want to see in terms of stat wise. So great game, thumbs up. I still like this game. I haven't found anything I do not like yet about this game. I really don't. It's the best version they've had, which makes sense. In terms of the visuals, in terms of the stats are unreal. I mean, it's a fun game to play, fun game to manage. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.